So today I wanted to show you how to make this adorable flower pot card. It's a really lovely card, and inside it has a little insert where you can put your greeting on. I guess you could probably even pop in a little monetary gift in there as well if you liked. So these are 4 I've made earlier in different colors. You can, I've actually made some smaller as well. I'm going to give you the measurements today for this size card here. You can make them in different arrangements, different colors, get as creative as you like. So let's get started. I'll move these out of the way. I'm going to use this nice green paper today for my flower pot, and the measurements for the base of the flower pot are to cut it 4 inches by 10 inches. So I'm using my Stampin Up paper trimmer here. So let's do that. Let's do 4 inches here. By 10 inches, and I've used my extension here. Love this paper trimmer, so good to use, and it's fabulous because it also has the scoring blade on it, which we're about to use. So the next thing we need to do is to score at 2 inches and 6 inches. So this is your scoring blade here. Don't get it mixed up with your cutting blade, or that won't end well for you. So we're scoring at 2 inches. Bring that down to make sure you can see it. Scoring at 2 inches and at 6 inches. Great. And then I'll just show you how to do the fold. Move Mr. Paper Trimmer out of the way. Alrighty, so we're going to fold this one this way and this one this way. So you can see it's a bit like a zigzag fold. So you can see now that we've got the flower pot shape, this being the lip that is over the front of the flower pot. Now to cut it and make the flower pot shape, we're going to just do that by cutting it 1/4 inch in from the edge. So you could measure in just with a ruler and cut. I'm going to try and be clever and use the paper trimmer. And you need to flip up the lip of the flower pot just so that you get a bit nicer look there. So let's see if I can make this happen. So 1/4 inch I said, didn't I? 1/4 inch, which is around about, yeah, I reckon. Nope, that's not right. Here. And if you're not ever sure when you're measuring and cutting, you can just use your scoring blade first and have a look and think, oh yeah, that's what I want. And then you can go ahead and cut. That's great, isn't it? Means that you can get it right. Do the same here, in there. I'll score first, make sure it looks right. Yep, happy with that. Alrighty. There we go. Isn't that looking good? Okay, move this guy out of the way for now. And we're going to just put a decorative edge on this flower pot edge here. I'm using this lovely punch here that I've had for ages. Just adore this one. Looks really pretty. Just got to line up the little indents. Yep. And just once more. Great. Move that out the way. And we've got our nice decorative edge on our flower pot. Oh, that looks cute, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, so let's make the insert now for our card. So grab my paper trimmer again, and the measurements for the insert are 3 1/4 by 5 1/4 inches. So 5 1/4, 5 1/2. Probably should wear my glasses. Make things a bit easier, wouldn't it? Yeah, I reckon. By 3 1/4. 1, 2, 3 1/2. Bring that down so you can see it. 3 1/4. All right. So that makes our insert to go in the flower pot like so. Just with that hanging over a bit so that you can decorate it with some pretty flowers to hang over the pot. We'll do that a bit later. And we're also going to put a white layer on that insert. Some white cardboard, and the measurements for that is 3 by 5. So 5 by 3. Great. And then we can just layer those two together. But first of all, on this layer, on the white layer, I'm going to put a greeting and decorate it up a bit with some stamping. So let's get to that. Time for some stamping. So I'm going to use this Sweet Songbirds stamp set. I bought this recently because I've got a granddaughter called Birdie. So I thought this stamp set would be really adorable because I could do cards for her and scrapbooking pages using this. So it's got some sweet little birds on it. Lots of lovely little sayings, a branch, different eyes, different legs that you can use on it. It really is a really adorable stamp set. So I'm going to stamp up this white insert that we'll layer up on the green one in a little while. And I just wanted to point out to you, which I've learned by mistake, that you need to be careful when you're putting your stamping or your embellishments on this insert, that it doesn't go above the pot line, or else you'll be able to see them, or they'll be covered up with flowers. So you need to keep it a little bit low. So I might even just get a pencil mark here to remind myself not to go any higher than that, so that we will be able to still see everything when we've finished completing the card. All right, so pop you over there, Sweet Songbirds. All right, so let's get stamping. The colors I'm using today are Mossy Meadow, Orchard Oasis, and Petal Pink. So I'm going to do my branch in Mossy Meadow. Looks very mossy, doesn't it? And I'm going to go this way. Yes, that's it. All right. I am going to overstamp a little, but that's okay. Oh dear. Let's see if I can line it up. Think happy thoughts for me? going to work. I love it when you're filming and you don't get it right. I'm not too worried about that actually. I think I can work with that. I'll show you how to be creative when things don't go your way. So that's my branch. I've done this heaps of times, but of course that's never happened before until today. All right, let's see if we can get a little birdie stamp happening. I had it here earlier. Oh, maybe there she is. Thought she might have flown away on me. Grab her out. Little birdie. Cute. Alright, I'm going to have a blue birdie. Got to work out which way it goes up to. It'd be bad if I stamped it wrong, wouldn't it? There we go, that way. Alright, little birdie. On the branch you go. To leave a little bit of room for her legs. She's got legs. Cute. Like it. Alright, where are your little legs? Here we go. Let's pop them on there. Nice. And let's give her some eyes. I love how there's all these little bits that you can add so that you can make things in all different colours. Little eyes there. There are some sleeping eyes for this little bird. She was sleeping. Oh, super cute. Oh my goodness, yes. All right, and then a greeting. I'm going to use this one that says, "You've got something to celebrate." Nice. And then I'm also going to add some of these cute little music notes because it's a songbird, so you know we have to have some singing, don't you, if we're a songbird? And I'll be singing a little happy birthday. Sing a little song for us, birdie. Have some on this side too. Yep. And I think we might have some leaves as well. Where are the leaves? See, my lining up skills are going today. Yeah, not bad. Winning. I'll pop some here too. Stamp some off the page. It's a very leafy tree, this one. And then lastly, I'm going to add, I love in this stamp set, it's got a really sweet little flower. So I'm going to pop him on here and stamp on some petal pink flowers. One here. Here. Isn't that adorable? I love it. We'll have a floating flower. I might have one down here. These leaves, they look cute. Yep. We think we happy? Pretty happy with that. All right, so the next thing to do would be to layer the white onto our green. So I'll just find some adhesive for that. All right, so next I'm going to layer the insert. So use a bit of this great Stamp and Seal from Stampin' Up to do that for me. So now that's our insert to go in our flower pot card. Okay. So next it will be about stamping our flowers to put on the insert to hang over the flower pot. So I'm going to actually stamp some flowers onto this Happiness Abounds paper from the Happiness Abounds suite. I thought I might like to have some nice pink flowers. I'm actually just going to use a stamp and stamp down here and then cut those out. So I'll just find that stamp and do that. Alright, so actually stamping using my Mossy Meadows ink just along here to get some nice impressions there. And we might also do a few in this other flower. My ink pads are new, so they're very moist. One of those. And one of those. And I'm just going to give that a minute to dry before I cut those out, and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so I've stamped those and just cut out these nice flowers here from the Happiness Abounds paper for my insert, and I'm just going to add the last one here. I've used some dimensionals on this one just to raise it up a bit, and I'll do the same with this little fella here. Just got to position it to get it right. Don't want to put it in the wrong spot. One on here. There we go. Alright. I find it easy if you actually have the insert in when you're doing this process, just so you know where to place things. There we go. Our flowers are hanging over our flower pot, and they come out, and look, you can even see the words, so my little pencil mark helped me there, which was really helpful. I wouldn't mind actually going back and adding some more little flowers here in a colour similar to this one, just to sort of blend it all in a bit. And next it is time to add a greeting on the front and some ribbon. I might even pop a little bit of paper along here as well. Alright, and then to finish it off, I did go back and I did add a few little red flowers in here, and I also stamped into the middle actually of these few here, and I need to actually do that one. I have found some ribbon and wrapped it around here just to practice, but you don't need any adhesives on this. What you do is you just simply wrap your ribbon all the way around your card, and that holds it together. If I can tie a knot. There we go. This guy just pops in here then. Adorable. Got a little loose bit here. Sort him out. There. Oops, made it worse. Great. And then I have just gone ahead. I've used this fabulous craft punch here just because of time. And this actually punches out those two shapes at the same time, which is fabulous. So I've done that, and I've popped a congratulations stamp on there, which I think I'm just going to pop him in there. And I'm going to use some dimensionals to do that. And we'll be done. So I hope you've enjoyed making a flower pot card with me today. I'm sure your friends will love to receive this adorable card. You could even put some seeds in there, couldn't you? That'd be cute. In a flower pot card. There we go. Done. Thanks for joining me today.